Hello guys, once again a DIY video. I have this ego trimmer. Model number is ST1510T Power Plus. As you see over here, it shows the Power Plus and the model number is written on the other side. Pretty good trimmer, and the good thing about this particular trimmer is that the wires, the trimming wire, it winds itself. There is no need to add the cartridge or anything. Just you feed the wire through the trimmer head and you press that green color power button and it will wind itself in the trimmer head, and that's the best part. Unfortunately, this particular trimmer, if I show you, when I press that power button, it is not working. Means that winding is not working. Let me show you that, and I'll explain you what the today's project is. So here it is in the close-up. When I press this button, it runs, but the trimming wire is not winding. As you see, the wire remains as is. So let me show you that also. So let me press one more time, and that's a problem. And the crazy part is I hardly use this trimmer. I just bought last year and everything was working fine till last year, and today when I started using it, I started facing this issue. Reached out to the Ego customer service, and they say that since I purchased this from the Amazon, they cannot support and they cannot fix the issue. I have to reach out to the Amazon seller and then fix this issue. So what I've decided to, I looked at some of the videos available on the net, and then decided to try myself to fix this issue. Most of the time this type of issue is because there is something stuck inside the head, and because of that it is not feeding the wire properly. Not feeding the wire properly means basically wire is getting fed, but it is not getting that grip, and the wire is not getting winding inside the head. So first thing which I am going to do is I am going to clean up this head completely, very nicely, and then I'm going to remove this head and see that is there anything stuck inside this trimmer head. So I removed this cover and cleaned up everything inside the head and even this head also. I couldn't find anything over here, and next thing is going to be removing this nut and remove this entire assembly or this head like this, and then see that whether the gears which are available or which are responsible for rotating this head trimmer or head is basically either broken or there is something is interrupting that feeding mechanism. So let me remove this screw, this nut, and we'll see from there that what exactly inside it. And to remove this nut I am using this 17x32 tool, and it was pretty easy to remove this one, and I was able to remove this nut. So as you it is coming out, so the nut is out, and then there is a washer. Let's see, let's keep that washer also aside. And at first look I don't see any kind of damage over here. It looks pretty neat, and at the same time if I show you in the close-up, yes, there is a dirt is there, but I don't know whether if that is responsible for basically not feeding the wire, because the mechanism is rotating. The only possibility I could think of, this entire head is gone bad, and there is no way, the only way for making sure that this works is basically changing this head. This head cost around $50. As you see, this entire head comes out. So you have to replace this head with the new head. But what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to remove this head completely and then clean every part, making sure that everything is clean, and then try to see that whether it works or not. So let me keep these parts on plain paper so that I'm not going to miss any part and during the reassembly, and see that whether it works. So after lifting this head as is like this from the trimmer, I see that there was some kind of a dust was there. So I'm just going to use the WD-40 to clean that part also, like this, and make sure that everything is clean. And I'm going to do the same thing for this assembly also. So as you see over here, there is a lot of clunk is there and debris is there. So I'm just going to clean this area to make sure that this one also looks nice, and then reassemble and see that whether it works. So I've cleaned up the head and it looks now as if like it came out from the factory, very neat and clean, and everything has been cleaned up. Now it is basically reassembling this back, so that is pretty straightforward. This goes first and it is rotating nicely. Okay, one more thing which I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this part also, because I still see some dirt over there, and then reassemble. So let me do that and come back. So this one is also now all set. So let's reassemble and see that whether it fixed the problem. So after that, this goes, and then this goes, then the washer like that, and then this nut. We have to just tighten this one. Okay, so the reassembly part is also done. And if I test it out, it's rotating, so hopefully it's going to fit the wire. We'll see. Now I'm going to put the head back. Now next, oh, one more thing which I forget, and that is basically the spring. So this spring goes here, don't forget that spring. And now this one, and let's feed the wire and see that whether it feeds the wire or wind the wire automatically. So it goes from one end and should come out from the other end. And now I am going to press the power button to see that whether this wire winding happens. And as you see, the wire winding happened very nicely. So one more successful project where we were able to fix the trimmer winding process. I think there is something wrong with the head or the mechanism, because of which it was restricting the winding of the trimmer. And those who are interested in buying this replacement head of this particular trimmer, I'll put the Amazon purchase link in the description below, just in case if you would like to order it, in case if the solution which I gave you, this doesn't work. Thanks for watching.